If you're serious about preparing for real-world threats, whether it's civil unrest, home invasions, or sudden emergencies, this is information you can't afford to miss. Too many people focus on the wrong things, prepping for scenarios that are unlikely, or getting caught up in hype and misinformation. But when it comes to defending yourself and your loved ones, you need practical, effective tools and a clear understanding of how to use them. Most folks don't realize just how powerful less lethal rounds can be in a real crisis. These aren't just for law enforcement or security professionals. Ordinary people can use them to protect their homes and families too. Less lethal options bridge the gap between doing nothing and using deadly force, giving you a way to respond decisively without crossing a line you can't come back from. Let's break down exactly what these chemical rounds are, how they work, and why they're such a game changer for personal defense. Tactical .68 caliber chemical rounds might look like paintballs at first glance, but don't be fooled. These are engineered for serious defensive use. They're filled with potent chemical agents and designed to burst on impact, instantly releasing a cloud that can stop an aggressor in their tracks. Unlike paintballs, which are just for sport, these rounds are trusted by professionals for crowd control and personal protection. The most common chemicals you'll find are PAVA, OC, and CS. PAVA and OC are both forms of pepper extract, causing intense burning sensations, coughing, and temporary blindness. CS is a type of tear gas designed to disorient and disable. When these chemicals hit, they overwhelm the senses, causing pain, confusion, and panic, even in determined attackers. That kind of reaction can buy you precious seconds, enough time to escape, barricade a door, or call for help. In a real emergency, those moments can make all the difference between safety and disaster. Chemical rounds are especially effective for defending choke points, like doorways, hallways, or stairwells, where you need to stop someone fast, but don't want to risk lethal force. They give you the power to halt an intruder or disperse a threat, while minimizing the risk of permanent injury or fatal mistakes. But don't get complacent. Less lethal doesn't mean harmless. These tools can still cause serious injury if misused, and there are legal and ethical responsibilities that come with owning and deploying them. Only use chemical rounds when you're facing a real, immediate threat. Always keep your finger off the trigger until you're sure, and never use force unless it's absolutely necessary to protect yourself or others. Know your local laws. What's legal in one place might be a felony in another. Make sure you're trained, informed, and always identify your target before you act. Remember, chemical rounds are tactical tools, not toys. Store them securely, treat them with respect, and never use them for pranks or intimidation. Stay smart, stay safe, and always be prepared. For more tips and real-world defense strategies, subscribe and stay ready with Lone Star LTL Defense.